like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And it's that time of month again. Are you feeling those awful cramping pains in the pit of your stomach? Are you feeling those? You should be, because it's time for a new SFX magazine. SFX magazine is out, and we're going to be reviewing it. So listen, we're in an interesting phase in fandom. We're in like the post-apocalyptic phase. I did a video this week about Terry Gilliam. The wonderful Terry Gilliam was cancelled by the Old Vicar Theatre in London because idiot children that work there say he's a bit problematic, because he actually points out that J.K. Rowling probably isn't a racist or a bigot, you know, and he thinks the whole just the insanity of the age is what it is. Insanity. He calls it out for exactly what it is. And so he's a garbage person. And so I did a video on it. He's not allowed to go have his play in that theatre. And the one of the things that the Telegraph, a theatre critic, was very upset about was they're going to go out, they're going to go broke, they're going to go bankrupt. I mean, they need commercially viable things, not just this woke nonsense. Pretty much the same place in fandom. I mean, look at it. We got Star Trek Discovery. Who's watching it? Who's really? I like, at this point, I'm out. At this point, it's just too painfully bad. I'm like, fine. Let you 12 psychos on Twitter watch it. Apparently, being unsaleable and unwatchable, and not watched by anybody doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Same with the Doctor Who will be in the same boat, but Russell Davies is coming back, and people are like, oh, wait, we maybe can just wait for it to get better, right? They're both using a front cover, and Janeway is also back. So, what we're seeing in this issue over here is real hard shilling and trying to put forth the current fandom that most of the fans are not interested in. It's really clear to me now, looking back at the Jodie Whittaker when she started, that the reason they rebooted Doctor Who and they had no connection to the past and no old monsters is because they didn't want old viewers. They didn't want us old white men, all the gammons. They didn't want us in any way, shape, or form, because we're evil patriarchy that had just ruined the earth. I mean, we did. I would say when the Western world did create, one of the greatest economies of all time and freest societies. That's good. Looks like it's pretty much gone now, but never mind. Circling the drain. But they want to, and they just assume stunning and brave little girls would be like, oh yes, yay, at last we got the icky white men out the way. Now we can have real great progressive feminine adventures. And what do we get? Garbage, absolute garbage, which Scream Rant then loves. Not Scream Rant, SFX. Other thing I want to say I'm miffed about, they used to do this thing, because SFX used to be kind of a fun, cheeky magazine. They would often position the whoever was on the front cover's head over the bottom of the F, so it looked like sex magazine, right? No, that would be wrong. Can't do that. That's too much like fun. Oh my god. Here's the thing about the liberal progressive, the woke, that just is agonizing to be around. They have, like the Taliban, like every other fundamentalist, like the Cultural Revolution, the red little red book people in China in the 60s from the Cultural Revolution, they have zero sense of humor. So I just sort of watched. When I go and take a dump, okay, I take my phone with me. I often, Facebook is good for like scrolling and just seeing little video snips that 2-3 minutes long. I was just watching this NBC report with them talking aghast about how terrible Let's Go Brandon is. It's right-wing dog whistle code for expletive for the President of the United States. Heaven to Betsy. I mean, it's as if it's not as if they have forgotten the previous 4 years of the insanity about the President. But no. Bigots can't live in the same by the same values that they want to impose upon you. And again, so they have zero sense of humor, right? Zero sense of humor about Let's Go Brandon, as they do about Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much. Certainly subscribe. I would like to get my subscribers up a little bit more. Why? Why not, baby? Why not? No, I really do. Thank you very much. And comment. Let me know what you think. So let's have a look at this month's magazine of pure shilling. Okay. It's something I like. But Asterix and Obelix. Okay. God, these costumes look so awful. Oh, and also this thing we're going to look at. Like this, looking at the content space, we got the awful Star Trek Discovery wearing a fascist space McDonald's outfits for some reason. And then we got Star Trek Progeny, which looks nothing like Star Trek, but brings Janeway back as a hologram. Apparently, it's a big transy thing. Oh, God, why did... Okay, listen. If you're trans, it's cool. You're in a tiny minority. Stop pretending you guys are a major force. And you're not. Cowboy Bebop, no one's interested after, first no one's interested, a lot of reasons, no one's interested after this idiot woman just didn't like people not adoring what she did. Listen, that's just the way it is. And then we got the Sontaran, bloody hell. None of it's good, is it? None of it's good. But Russell Davis coming back. Yay, give me a bit of RTD. Rats and Rays. I mean, I love the difference between the fantasy picture. Look at me wearing a hat. I'm a cool kid, me. I'm cool. To the dweeby reality. Yeah. This is the face of soy, right? The face of soy happily destroying the world. Let's see what his rats and raves are. Catherine Kill kicks all the boxes for me. They must have been had black lesbians in it. I was so excited to see it all the way through. I was so excited all the way through. I was like, really? You normally see a thing all the way through. But no means the best Halloween movie, but it did everything it needed to. You mean it was diverse, wasn't it? It was, yeah. I keep saying it, but the Chucky Show was really brilliant. UK don't care. I'm on my 5th screening of Dune I like. Phase 4 has already lit a 5. Hasn't lit a 5 for me yet. Bring on She-Hulk already. Bloody hell. Delighted to have my first on-set video since 2020 for Skies That Coming Down Midget Cookers. I'm looking forward to that. What else good? Any other good rays? Absolutely love the aesthetics of Blade Runner Black Lotus, so we're going to talk about that. Ed Brickett, production. I've never heard of him. As a very casual Doctor Who fan, I'm not so sure what to make of the Russell Davies return. Oh, I'll explain it for you, mate. They utterly failed. Chris Gilliam utterly failed. Personally, I thought Gilliam was dreadful, and I couldn't stand the fam. You do understand his return then. But I think, then I think of the Adibos and the farting aliens, that paving something, and well, somebody wrote that for you. Goes also just reminds me that when a storyteller gets it right the first time, stop trying to remake it over again. What an exercise in nostalgic. Oh, let me get this straight. You like the Girl Ghostbusters, don't you? And you don't like it's going to be much better than the Girl. This is going to be much better than the Girl Ghostbusters, and that is why you're not buying SFX magazine, right? No, there's anything I'm printing out. So this I'm actually kind of interested in. Black Lotus. Blade Runner, it looks pretty interesting. I also like, by the way, it's worth checking out if you haven't seen it, on the Matrix Blu-ray box sets and everything, they put out this thing called Animatrix, which was different types of animation in the Matrix universe. Really good. And this was like 20 years ago. I can't remember what's like now. But this looks like it's going to be good. It's on something called Crunchyroll from November 13th. I don't know what Crunchyroll is. Got to look up if I got that or how to get that. Can I get it legally? League of Legends characters, transition, eye-popping original. This doesn't look very good. Yeah, it looks a bit soy to me. News Warp. Let's have a look. I like the News Warp. Open the book. Jamie Clayton as Pinhead in Hellraiser reboot. Donald Sutherland joining Blumhouse. Stephen King adaptation Mr. Erica's Phone. Jake Gyllenhaal gets superpowered adaptation of Revelation. Prophet. Oh, I like Prophet. But it's not, that wasn't suit, that's a sci-fi. Why the Last Man Counts on just one season? You're paying attention! Yes! Chris Pratt and Anna Taylor voicing Marion Princess Peach. Yeah, that looks kind of fun. Team all set for potential TV movie revival. Michael G. Baldwin Productions adapting NK's Broken Up. That actually looks like good. Olivia Colman as Sally Hawkins joining Wonka prequel. Ooh. Okay. I'm not sure who Sally Hawkins is, though. John Benjamin Hickey is Father Callan in the New Salem's Lot. Sam Raimi producing dystopian revenge fantasy Boy Kills World with Bill Skarsgård and Samara Weaving. Laura G. McKay wins RC blah blah blah. Okay. Color Magic, color me not interested. Oh look, stunning and brave women of color being stunning and brave women of color. Disney brings Enchanted Columbia to the screen with Encanto, and you enjoy it, mate. You enjoy it. Not interested. You go ahead and buy all your tickets for it to make it seem like it didn't flop. How's that working out with the Eternals? Oh, not so good. More news. Rusty Davis running a Solar 60. Yes, we know. Michael J. Straczynski rebooting about no. Not rebooting it. They're working on it. William Shatner's technical knowledge is set to become adult animated series. They were kind of crap at the time. Jordan Frucko's African-based fantasy Ray Reader set for Netflix. See, here's the thing. It might be really good, but I'm just so sick of all this stuff, right? Apple renewing it. Oh, excellent! Asimov Foundation for the second season. I have really enjoyed this first season, right? I really liked it. It's a recommend for me. There's a problem with it. The problem is not one but two stunning and brave black women that are black girls, not women, that are the answer to everything. One is fine. One I'm actually okay with, even though it was kind of stupid when they did a backstory. But one was fine. The second one is when they did the stunning and brave woman. This one's got a size of a head shaved, and she's snarling and masculine, and she's good at everything. Jenna Coleman play Joanna Costa on Netflix Sandman. I think that's going to be very good, other than the Black Death that's going to stand out like a sore thumb and be so dated, right? Annie Mac is going to be live action take on video game franchise Twisted Metal. Scott Bakula hinting very significant conversation over Quantum Leap revival. Oh, okay. Mike Flanagan bringing Edgar Allan Poe's Fall of House Arch to Netflix. Oh yeah. HBO developing a Penguin-centric series. Okay. I like the Penguin in Gotham. That was the best thing about Gotham. Titan are trying to sell you Doctor Who comics without mentioning Jodie Whittaker. Quite wise. But they're using the same production team that did the Jodie Whittaker stuff. For the Buzz, album leaves Plastic behind with festive musical. Well, I like Christmassy things. Netflix. Okay, it's on Netflix. I love having Netflix. I love Christmassy stuff. Okay, yeah. Okay. Aardman, I like him. This is really interesting to me. Cutaway Comics, who I really like. Right. Oh, I've never read any of their stuff, but I like what they're doing. I love Vorp Vorp, which I saw is a fanzine they did about Doctor Who comics. So they make Doctor Who comics, spin-off comics, right? And they seem pretty good. So they're doing the one Happiness Patrol one. Apparently it's by Andrew Cartmel. So yeah, do they say who's in this one they've done over here? It's by Andrew Cartmel and Adrian Salmon. So if it looks like this, it's going to be good. It's going to get a recommend for me, right? It's something that I do want to see. And I think it's an interesting idea. Bad Fellas, Kingpin takes on Daredevil, New York's finest superheroes in Marvel crossover. Yawn, who cares? Patricia Jackson, meet the high school teacher behind Urban Legend. Don't know it, but good luck. Good for you, darling. Good for you. Creator of a Hitman icon, Goglio is, I don't know. Hell's Bells, what's this? It's certainly not your typical Bride of Dracula, Vampire, Dracula Unholy. Okay, not really my thing, but fine. So now we get started. We're into the article, Star Trek Discovery. The only thing interesting here is the set. This looks like one of those. Oh no, it's not that. So you can see here. If you look closely, they're on a set, and there's the backdrop. It's like a big painted backdrop around them of the shuttle bray. I thought at first it was one of those sets that are made of LCD screens behind, right? Which seems incredible, right? Lots of social distancing going, and look, the entire crew of Discovery. So bad. Oh, they got new outfits now. So now this is the Discovery's. How many outfits do they have in? These costumes are terrible. Right? There's Tilly. They probably had to make a bigger set for her. Welcome to Fashion's McDonald's. How can I take your order? It's just, it's also bad. And look, more new costumes. Are you watching this? I mean, I was gonna watch it, but there's nobody cares, right? I don't get any views on my videos when I review it. I might do the first. I don't know. It's just gonna be the same as everything before. I go, oh, it's terrible, and I point out how stupid it all is. Oh look, cut price Idris Elba, because you know the blacks can only go with the blacks, right? They can't have a black person with the white person. No, because we live in segregationville. So this is the other thing which I hear is like trans propaganda. I'm gonna watch the first episode of this. John Noble's in it. Oh, I like John Noble. But you know, I never liked Captain Janeway. Speaking of never liking irritating women in science fiction franchises. Exhibit A. Oh, God, their relationship in this new series of Doctor Who is awful. They're falling into the trap of to not be a girlfriend or a wife or something, to be an independent. You got to be angry and snarling and not happy, right? And they just hate each other. Yaz and the Doctor in this, they're like a bickering couple, and John Bishop is like a little bit of talent thrown on to this acting wasteland. Here, Keith Thorpe, I'm Doctor Who. Oh, look, I'm a stunning and brave black woman from history. I just thought I'd come and see you randomly. We see lots of you nowadays. Look, love, credit where credit's due. Best Cybermen ever. Love these Cybermen, right? Bringing the U back. Lawrence Fox as the villain, who obviously knows everything. Doctor, they scrubbed everything from your mind. Sontarans. I like the little doggy pea person. I have to tell you, I did like the little doggy person. Not many people did, but I like the doggy person. Vinda, we got to have Jacob Anderson. Got to. We can't do this role without Jacob Anderson. I could have done that role. He's sitting in the chair going, "Oh, look at the stars! Oh, they're blowing up." But it's essentially his entire role. Back in the game. So this is what is this? Director Jonathan Roberts emphasizes scares and atmosphere in this new Resident Evil movie reboot. Oh, God. Make something new! Unoriginal. Make something new for once. Just make something new. Oh, living off the corpse of the past. And it's not like, it's like, oh, Resident Evil, that's a big one. We can't let that die. No, nobody cares. Make something new. It's very generic. And I don't see anybody watching this. This Cowboy Bebop, right? I don't see anybody watching this at all. Everybody says the anime is great. Oh, God. Anime. I don't know. Should really try it. Oh, God, I don't want to. So this is on, what was it? Apple Plus. And I got Apple Plus for Foundation, which I really am enjoying. I'm also kind of liking Ted Lasso as well. So this is on. So Man's Best Friend, SFX Fidgets, the set of director Miguel Sapochnik's Finch, where one man and his dog brave in an apocalypse. So Tom Hanks, doggy, robots. I think I could be up for this. It seems like a very solo movie. Yeah, look, it's on Netflix from today. Apple Plus from today. I should watch it so I can do a review of it. I mean, for me, it's free content. Showrunner Raf Jenkins dives deep into the world of Robert Jorkins' Wheel of Time. Zero interest in this at all. Why? Look at Exhibit A. That's why I've said, oh, look, it's a stunning and brave woman being stunning and brave. Not interested. It's like, yeah, here's the thing. My wife was really into sushi at one point, and we had a lot of sushi, right? Got to a point where I went, a few years where I said, I don't think I can eat sushi. And I went for a few years without before I had to, I was sushied out. I am stunning and brave woman out, right? This, enough of this, okay? I'm sure she's a great person. I don't think she's a ace pilot or a engineer or a magician, or all the above at the same time, and better than everybody at everything. I guess I should watch it. So it's always funny when you read the puff pieces they put out before the movie flopped completely. This is the puff piece they put out before the movie flopped completely. So what's the headline? Eternal Flame. FX delves into the making of Zoe Shell's much-hyped DCU The Turtles. Yes, let's delve into it. Oh, God. I am so happy that it flopped just because this guy is the biggest arsehole in the whole world. When Elliot Page did something which I can't reference to, because you can't reference to what Elliot Page changed from before, because that's dead naming. But this guy went on such a smug virtue signaling Twitter spree. Oh, Elliot Page is so stunning and brave. He's wonderful. He thought he was going to be a superhero. He thought he was going to be beloved. He's in a hated movie as the politics that he's shill for dissolves around him. Sorry, Matt. I mean, I hope this doesn't hurt this guy's career, McFadden, whatever his name is. Probably not. Matt Boom, the Doom Patrol star on call had the call to become a superhero. He's a job who got an actor, and I didn't even know who he was. He's the guy with the badges over his head. Global warning. Okay, so there's the other thing on Apple Plus I should check out. Invasion, but I don't know. It's just not like exciting me. Like, and I saw Foundation. I'm like, oh, I got to check that out. That actually interests me. I guess I should. Again, this is free content. I can just do reviews. We're going to find the time to read it. Writer on Immersive Theatre moving to UK in his new novel. Who is the greatest hits? Green Valley, as himself, The Ward, okay, whatever. Yeah, no idea who he is. Okay. The perfect Chrissy gift to get somebody a magazine subscription. So Ghostbusters pisses me off because there's no release date for it in Israel, and I really want to see it. This trailer looks awesome, right? And I love how it's triggering the weirdos, right? I love how it's triggering the weirdos. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be really good. It looks like it's a real organic continuation. Are they going to slag it off? Oh, they give it 4 out of 5. I'm kind of surprised. I thought they were going to slag it off. Venom, yeah, can you just put on a streaming service, please? I'm not going to cinema see that. Eternals. Oh, I can't wait till that's on Disney Plus. I'm going to review it, and I can't wait. I cannot wait to see how bad it is. Ron's Gone Wrong. Never heard of it. Antlers. Never heard of it. Addams Family 2. Ooh, I didn't know it was Addams Family 1. With Oscar Isaac as Gomez and Charlize Theron and Chloe Grace Moretz. Nick Kroll, man, that's a good cast. I should check it out. I wonder if it's any good. It says 2.5, but you see, you can't trust these reviews. They award points to wokeness. That's essentially what it is. What's this? Bull, Taurus Rising. I've never heard of this. Okay. No Time to Die gets 4.5 out of 5. That's interesting. Wonder why. Restores scale, stakes, and outside imagining of classic Bond adventure. It actually does. It actually does. Oh my god, this was awful. 4 out of 5. This was so bad. I saw the first episode and it was so bad. Let's see what the drinking game is. The Watcher looms in over the action in giant spectral form. Did see that in the first episode. There's a montage. Everyone loves a montage. Tony Stark dies, preceded by your swig saying, "Oh God, they killed Tony." Recreation of a scene from the movies, though it's slightly different. There's where'd he go? Come back. There's a line you recognize from the movies, though not necessarily said by the same character. Some of the old-fashioned 2D animation for stylistic effect. I like the animation. Wish they would do Doctor Who, like not woke Doctor Who in that time of animation. See, also on Disney Plus, not Apple Plus. I haven't seen the first season. Looks pretty good. I mean, look, Jason Momoa. I thought he was great in I think Jason Momoa's great in pretty much everything I see him in. Right? I like Jason Momoa. How did it get through? And Star Trek Lotus, it was awful. I saw the beginning of the first episode and I'm like, no, I'm done. And that it got more than a 1 out of 5 shows the complete worthlessness of SFX, right? Just complete worthlessness. Yukai Monsters, never heard of it. Okay. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Oh, what extras do they have? New to the UK. Mostly they from 2006. McCarthy and co-star Dana Winter lead interviews. A decent making of 26 minutes. A piece of critical interpretations. 8 minutes. 2 stars team with Joe Dante on a commentary. Ooh. There's a brief bit on how the title evolved.
2 minutes, 13 minutes worth of location visits, not interested. New additions on the BFI release, critical commentary, 3 archive shorts, 11 minutes each, and on botanical Red Scare themes, and audio recording a 1973 lecture by Siegel. That'll be interesting. Trailers from Hell, whatever. Let's see what I do like the little bits they put at the bottom. The cave location where Miles and Becky hide was also the cave entrance of the Batcave of the 60s show. I love all that sort of stuff, right? I do love that sort of stuff. The Forever Purge. Never seen any of the Forevers. Injustice, I should check it out. It's on HBO Max, isn't it? No, download. Old. Never heard of it. Okay, whatever. Short Sharp Shocks. Volume 2. Also never heard of it. John LeMercer? Oh, he was the... so this must be old then. 43 to 86. Blimey. What the hell is this? BOS release, Flip Sides release, Cicero archives of dark and curious shorts. Oh, well, that's kind of interesting. I do like that sort of stuff. Infinite. Yeah, I should check this out. It's looked quite good, but it's one of the things I just never got around to watching. Yeah, so much stuff. There's too much stuff to watch. Although... See, I love the Muppets, but I hate Disney. I don't know. Do I want to see it? Singing Tree, man. I think I've seen that. Yeah, this is. It does kind of look like the Jodie Whittaker Doctor Who. Robotech: The Macross Saga. Somebody recommended that to me the other day. Fine. Yeah, whatever this stuff is. See, the thing with this magazine, nothing interests me anymore, right? Just nothing interests me. Okay. Bunch of books. Oh, there did they like? Oh, they like the book they shilled for earlier. Fine. Nothing. I kind of like some coffee table books. Battlestar Galactica: Designing Ships of the Fleet. See, that's something I find interesting. Not really that much. Story of Marvel Studios. Well, yeah, 5 years too late, mate. About 3 years. So if you pull that out just before, what's the word? Not Endgame, the one before that. I might have been interested, right? I might have been into it. I really wasn't that interested. Man, Ready Player 2's out. Ready Player 1, I found really boring. The movie. I didn't see the TV show. I found the book. I found it really boring. Yeah. I didn't really understand it at all. Right? I really didn't understand it at all. What is it? This long game. This sounds familiar. What is this? This may be the most fanish books of Doctor Who ever written. It's a mission to recount what happened between '96 movie and 2003 when the BBC. I'm kind of interested in this. See, that interests me. Is what's on the little bit at the bottom. Oh, they don't get a little bit. I might get that book. I might indeed. Tad Williams. Okay, whatever. Superman and the Authority. Only got 2.5 stars by Grant Morrison. Blimey. Interesting. Moon Knight. Yeah, not really interested. Dreadnought. So that sounds something interesting from the magazine. I just cancelled my subscription to 2000 AD because honestly, it went from when I was reading it in the 80s and 90s. They started introducing female heroes, and you had about. From the beginning of the 80s, about 10 to 15%, went up to about 15 to 20% female heroes, 80% male. Now, it's inverted that completely. It's 80% female heroes, and you basically have Judge Dredd, right? And Judge Dredd normally has female judges that it focuses on. I'm just, enough of you trying to convince me men and women are interchangeable. They're not, okay? They're just not interchangeable. And it's not good news. Having said that, I'm looking forward to this. Oh, what's this? Firstly, Lost Warriors. Yeah, this is going to be. I'm kind of looking forward to this. At Home with the Monsters. This looks like an archive thing. Arriving weeks after Halloween, the record store day first reissue of the rather laggardly, but at least their Black Friday sounds appropriately gothic. Firstly, in 1964, scripted by Bob Mosher, a regular writer for the TV series. It places you in the role of a visitor, 1330 Mockingbird Lane, who's given the tour by Herman Monster, introduced to all the family. After that, suspiciously as if the concept unexpectedly didn't fill two sides of wax, you're treated Herman recounting anecdotes and Grandpa detailing magic recipe. I want this. There's a particular treat to the opening theme, unlike the version I heard on TV. The lyrics sung by a bunch of kids. Behind their house, you mustn't be afraid to see a figure digging with a spade. Dun, 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 dun. Behind their house, you mustn't be afraid to see a figure digging with a spade. Fred Gwynn, Yvonne DiCarlo, Pat Priest, and Butch Patrick all sing Little No. I want this! I don't have a vinyl. My son has a vinyl player. Do they have the... Truthfully, it's more or less you'll be like to pick up at a car boot sale. And they missed a trick pressing it to blue vinyl rather than green. That's actually a good point there. But exaggerated sound of it. I mean, honestly, can I just get it on download? Really? Because I like the kitschiness of it. All the answers to this month's quiz, including the name of the 118 known elements. Question 1. Which of the substance lethal to Cyberman? That'll be gold. Question 2. Which superhero makes his first appearance in 1963 tells us... I don't know. Let's see. Iron Man. Okay. Oh, this is bad. He went really bad, that final episode of the season 2. Okay, coming out 1st of December. What's in there? Ghost Story for Great. Mark Gatters give you the creeps. Oh, I like that. Matrix Resurrection, looking forward to that. Book of Boba Fett does look very good. Spider-Man No Way Home. Witcher, I don't know. I watched the first one for Henry Cavill. Oh, I like a bit of Carry On Screaming. Yeah. And there we go. We're done. That is SFX magazine for this month. Is it worth it? No. I mean, okay, looking through it, is there anything I would print out to read? I might print out the Star Trek article to read it so I can goof on it. Same thing with the Doctor Who article, so I can goof on it. Might be interested in the Tom Hanks thing, because I think I'm going to catch that movie. Most reviews, not really. I don't know. I kind of get this just to make these videos, I guess, now. That's the only reason. I mean, I guess that's it. And it's like, look at the cover. If the cover was with Janeway on, one of the most annoying captions of all time, until Michael Burnham said, "Hold my coffee," came along, and Doctor Who, and Cowboy Bebop, and Eternals. I mean, and Wheel of Time. It basically, I mean, I don't know. Look, it was said. In Egypt at the time of the end of the 10 plagues, God himself would go across. God himself would release the angel of death. No, God himself goes across and will slay the firstborn child of all the evil Egyptians, and the Jews could then sacrifice a lamb. That's where you get the Paschal lamb from, and you put the blood on the doorpost, and the angel of death, or God, would give that house a miss. Right. So the putting that in context is the lamb was the god of the Egyptians. So sacrificing it was going out your way to being offensive and saying, "I reject your values." Right. They're so upset about being offended. But they would smear the blood on the doorpost. We did have a little scroll now we put on our doorpost and said, "You don't need to smear blood." But anyway, in the same breath, putting this on the front bloody cover should ward you off, just as the blood on the doorpost ward off the angel of death or God himself. Because, good Lord, what? If this isn't telling you not to buy it, right? I don't know what is. I've read it, so you don't have to. Not that you even had to. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.